Uh-huh. Yup.
So people, welcome to part 2 of the intro house. In this part I'm just gonna, we're gonna do some exterior work on the house, I guess. And we will be doing pretty simple stuff, so I'm just gonna place some half slabs here, maybe here as well, and then that's just to give it some details, I guess. Make a high bush here. Gonna make a bush here as well. Like this, for example. Looks pretty nice. And let's just... I won't furnish this house because it's all up to you. The intro house isn't even furnished at all inside because, you know, it was built in Cinema 4D. So, oops. There we go. And then just grab the bush thingy and put bushes all the way here. Just gonna make simple things to make the place more beautiful. And I guess on the intro house there was actually 2 bushes here, one on each side, so that's pretty important to have. So let's make that happen. Place some slabs like here. And in the middle I didn't really have anything, but I don't hardly ever use like flowers, so let's put down some flowers to make the place more beautiful. And add some stuff. There will be a bush here as well, so let me just see that the path here will be going all the way around the house. So let's see, it's gonna be like 2 in width, so, and it will be going out to the street here. So what I will do, I'm just gonna take some wood logs as well, and I don't know, you don't need to have a lot of wood logs underneath leaves, but like having only glowstone just is too bright, and the logs actually makes like a root feeling of the stuff, like you have roots on the bushes or leaves. Well, I call it bushes. It's gonna be bushes. That's the Keralis term for that. I know a lot of people saying that they got the bush disease from me, like there's bushes everywhere on their houses. I'm sorry for that, but actually exterior areas are important, and it actually makes the place like beautiful. So let me just see, let's just delete that. And take this path out all the way to here maybe. Just gonna add some more half slabs, I guess. Add a slab here and a slab here. That's actually not needed. We can actually have some trees here or bushes, or, well, let me just see how bushes look here. Yeah, that would work. That gives us some nice structure or nice feature. Alright, so this path is coming up here, and let's just make this path all the way here as well. And I'm trying to not to click my mouse that much because it makes this terrible sounds. And I know, guys, I've been saying for like months now that I'm gonna buy a new mouse, but I don't know. You know, I'm left-handed and it's really hard to find a good mouse, and I hate the Razer mouses because, I don't know, I have had them before, but they tend to break a lot. So I'm using like a really old Microsoft mouse now, which actually works pretty good for all the left-hand players. Alright, so let's take this path all the way around here as well. And I don't think this could make a pool here in the back garden, but damn, is that actually necessary to make? I guess maybe, but no. Don't want to waste more time of your time. Alright, so that's actually looking very nice. I will just jump up here and maybe place some, like, you know, the intro house had like vines hanging down here, and that's my vines because I don't know, the in-game vines, I don't really like them for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't. So I'm gonna use those. I'm just gonna check out here. Well, let's just go with that here and make one more next to that, which is a bit lower, and then just stick it out like that on the roof. I know it's just pointless to do that, but well, I'll add one more here maybe, just for the sake of it. I don't know, that might look too much, but I'm just gonna check it, see how it looks. Yeah, well, that looks pretty okay, I guess. So, one more here, just to get crazy with it. And now also it gives us some light for the roof, since this is like full blocks, the baddies will spawn there, and if we have some light here, well, they won't spawn. Well, actually, maybe that's too much. Maybe we should delete some of it. Well, maybe delete this one. I don't know. Looked like over the top here. Yeah, that looks better, I guess. So let me just see. Maybe in the background, maybe you can make more of these. Let me take this up one more. Well, I don't know. Actually, it looks pretty cool as it is. We can actually place like a bush pot or a flower pot here as well on the balcony. With some trapdoors. I'm just gonna find the trapdoors. The trapdoors are always hidden for me. I don't know why, but yeah, they are. Let me see. Let me see. There's the trapdoor. Pretty cool. So let's just... Oops. There we go. Alright, so this will be like the pavement. Like, no pavement. What do you call them? Like the street outside the house. So there will be a street here. Why don't I just use the double slabs? Well, I don't know, retarded I guess. So let's take it out here, let's take it out here, and let's take it out here, and that will just continue all over the street here. I won't be making the street, but you get my point. So I'm just gonna pick up the double slabs because it's just pointless of using the half slabs here. Pretty cool I guess. So let's take make slabs all the way here as well, like double slabs all the way. I don't know guys, do you really enjoy this like old school wool houses? Please do tell me, because you know, I don't know, they are pretty old school for me. Even for me they are old school. Like I haven't been making those for like months. But they're cool, I guess. That's actually where I started making tutorial houses, so... Going back to the roots. Going back to the roots, I guess. Alright, so let's just turn this here. And maybe make the same on the other side. But this is actually 2 in width, this path. So let's keep that 2 in width. And let's just make... And in this area we could actually make... Why did I delete that grass there? So pointless. Gonna replace it soon. Can maybe make an alley of bushes or trees or something. Let's see where that ended here. So let's just end it here, and let's replace the grass, which I did delete. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Just guys, I'm just gonna pause it for a second, and I'm gonna plant some big trees here, I guess. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back, and I just grew some big trees. And how I did that, I'm using the world edit, and I just bound my shovel to grow trees. So if I just click here, a tree will grow. Sometimes it's big, sometimes it's small, but as you can see, it's pretty cool. So the command for that is just slash pick the item, like the tool you want to use to bind it. Like I just used the diamond shovel, and just type slash tree big. And now my diamond shovel is bound to the tree tool. So as you can see, I can just plant big trees, and that's just using the world edit. So it's pretty cool. That's actually from a guy which suggested it in the comments last video. So that's pretty good, and thank you very much for that. It actually saves a lot of time here. So guys, I was thinking, what more can we add? Maybe we could actually make this area a bit bigger and make it like a pond or something. I don't know. Let's go for that and see how it looks. Like, you know, now we're doing stuff which isn't really in the intro house, so we are improvising a bit with the exterior area here. So let me just delete that and place some glowstone here on the bottom. Almost done. Almost done. Oh my god, it's so much glowstone. Alright, so that's looking pretty okay, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna make this actually bigger. I'm gonna delete that. Place a log underneath the tree, and I'm gonna actually place some glowstone here. And that's just to, well, give it some light, the tree. Otherwise it will be very dark here when it's dark outside, so... Whoops. I kind of lagged into the tree here. There we go. I'm back on track. And as well, guys, what more is there to say? I don't know. What more can we do here? We can do a bunch of stuff, but time isn't there for us. Alright, so when that's done, I'm just gonna turn off creative mode, and I'm actually just gonna place some water here in the pond. So mark this, T said, I think 8 was the water. Oh, snap! I had instant mine on still, so that's why it kind of destroyed itself. Alright, so that's the pond. We gotta get some features going in a pond, so let's pick some sand and some sugar canes, I guess. Some water lilies could be cool. And I don't know if we're gonna have the time to build like a pool on the back, and I don't know. Well, you guys can build a pool by now. Don't really have to. Hopefully I don't really have to show you how to build a pool, because I've built so many pools. Just some features, guys. Some stone. Like add some stone here, going over the edge. Maybe one. I don't know, do we need more? Yeah, we could just use one more then. So let's take it up this way and then just go outside area here a bit. Like this, I don't know. Does this like look alright? I guess it does, so let's go for that. This we can just delete and place a big bush. There we go. Not really fancying this pond, to be honest, but well, oops, that was not the stone. Where's the stone? There we go. Stone is back on track. That looks pretty lame, but guess we can keep that and just maybe delete that. I don't know. Something like this maybe. Take this up one more, delete this. Yeah guys, it's just a matter of placing blocks around and trying to make it look cool. Yeah, that's pretty nice. On the back here, I don't know, should we make a pool? Do we have the time for the pool? I'm just gonna place like a row of bushes here all the way here, because I don't know. That's gonna work out pretty nice. I don't think we have the time to build a pool in this episode. Well, I don't want to make more episodes because it's just the intro house, and the pool is something you guys should figure out without any problem at all. Really simple design here on the outside, but still makes the place come alive a bit more. Yeah guys, we are getting there. I'm just gonna see how far along I've been recording. Oh snap, it's only 40 minutes, so damn, we still got time to build a pool, I guess. Oops, cobblestone. There's the cobblestone. There we go. That's pretty much done. Are we gonna make the pool here? Well, let's make a pool. Let's just turn off instant mine. Turn off creative mode. And let's just mark this place a bit. So maybe from here to like here somewhere, and do that cobblestone set like 4. There we go. Saved us a lot of time. And make a small pool like from here to maybe here. Set 0. That deletes. Oh damn, it was already water here underneath. Pretty cool. Shall we maybe make it a bit bigger then? Well, no. Actually, what we could do is actually take it in one more block here. There we go. Oh, it was not necessary because we will have like from here to here. There will be TZ 43, which will be double, like the double slabs. And from here to here as well, TZ 43. And let me just see, shall we make the pool bigger or not? That's the question. Do you want the pool to be bigger? I don't know. Well, yeah, no. Let's just keep this for now. 43. And the same here. Oops. 43. There we go. So delete one more from here to here. Set 0. There we go. Oh, snappy, snap, snap, snap. So mark this, mark this. From here to here. From here to here. And from here to here. There we go. And let's just go from here to here with, I don't know, shall we just go for 43 as well? That's looking cool, so let's just keep that and let's fill it with water. Set 8. Alright, so that's our small looking pool outside here. Maybe just see, let's see here, we can maybe make a jacuzzi or something here in the corner as well. Like a really tiny jacuzzi. Well, it's not that tiny actually, it's maybe a bit bigger than a pool even, so. But yeah, the jacuzzi could be like some glowstone here in the bottom, just to make it look some fancy stuff. Cool. I should really do this like in live streams instead. I don't know. Set 8. There we go. That's jacuzzi going here. And around the jacuzzi I'm just gonna place some wool, I guess, some white wool. So let's see, there will be a path going here. Alright, so that's it. Let's just take it up here, take it up here, take it up here, and let's just work out. Let's make some space for some windows or something. Looking cool. Where are the glass panes? Damn. I can really feel like the time pressure is here. Damn, did I turn off creative mode? Yeah, I did. So that's like a wind protection thingy. And I will actually just use the stone slabs for the roofing here. First of all, I'm just gonna make some stairs going up here to the jacuzzi. Otherwise we won't get in. Yeah, that will work out pretty nice. And then just take some slabs and then just place them all over here. This is the same as the mansion tutorial I did. Basically the same type of roof. Well, not the same, but the same idea, at least. Oh my god. There we go. Pretty simple, pretty ugly looking, but at least there will be some bushes going up here, all the way around here, I guess. We'll make some bushes. So let's take out our glowstone again. Well, screw the time. I will just fiddle around until we are done with this, I guess. So. Oops. Can I have a pool within the pool area? So let's just take this all the way around. Yeah, that will work. So I'm just going to turn off creative mode again, and I'm going to just put some cobblestone here. Set 4. There we go. Cobblestone going here. Let's just place, I don't know, what material should we use to make a fence or something? Should we maybe just use the double stone slabs here? Oh my god, creative mode! I don't really like this shape here at all. Maybe if we just make it one more in, that will actually solve maybe some problems for us. Yeah, I know that this looks a bit strange here, that the path is really slim, but it doesn't really matter. So let's just place some steps to the jacuzzi as well on this side. And shall we maybe make the same shape as the other side? Well, we could do it if we just pick the right material. There we go. Yeah, that actually works out pretty alright. Now we have jacuzzi going. We can maybe make some deck chairs, not the deck chairs, it's deck chairs, guys. I don't know, maybe here. Just having 2 of those, maybe some flower or bush pots as well. You know, we'd really like those. Let me just see, maybe make one here. That looks alright, I guess. I'm really not happy with the roof here, but well, let's just keep it and pray for the best. I would actually want to add one more bush here somewhere, but that's actually, well, the space is not really here, so I'm actually gonna add a bench, because benches are actually really pointless, but just gonna add a bench here. You can just sit and relax. There we go. Guys, I don't know. It's actually, we are completed with the house. You can just fill it out and how much you want with the exterior, but it's much to do on the exterior. But yeah, the house is actually looking pretty cool. I'm just gonna try to maybe place a big tree here. Whoa, shit. I think that actually was a big tree. Yeah, it was a pretty big tree. And maybe one here in the middle as well. There we go. So you can see the area is really taking cool shape. So it's just a matter of placing details. Oh no, that was a really small, tiny, whiny tree. Oh, god, one more tiny whiny tree. Yeah, that was a bit bigger. Now, looking pretty cool. See how much the exterior did on the house? Just sick. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. I don't know. Let me know if you want a world save or not, or schematic for it, but it's pretty easy to make, as you can see. So, I will see you in the next one. Take care and bye.